R&D should pardon me. समझा ना मेरा अंग्रेजी आप?
Yes sir, yes sir.
हाँ.
It is not like that.
No, R&D को कन्विंस करना उतना आसान नहीं है ये. मैं भी शॉप फ्लोर में वर्क करके आया. उसको टॉलरेंस बदलो, ये बदलो, वो बदलो बोलते हो ना, बोलता भाई डिजाइनर है, आप खाली काम करो. I don't know about Rani culture. I'm just telling the industrial culture. Don't take it. Okay.
Sir, the data we have shown, sir, here the field failure data.
बोलिए.
लोअर रेंज पे हमारा वारंटी फेलियर हो रहा है, तो उसमें हमारी R&D से डिस्कशन हुआ, तो उन्होंने ये आइडिया दिया कि अब हमें जो स्पेसिफिकेशन है सर, इसको बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि लोअर लिमिट की जो स्पेसिफिकेशन है उसमें भी वारंटी फेलियर आ रहा है.
और जो बेसिक पार्ट लेवल पे जितनी भी स्पेसिफिकेशंस है, जैसे
आउट ऑफ तीनों में ये could have gone to material, ये could have gone to methods, then I would have agreed. All the 100% gone to R&D only. The problem would have come like that, but still CPK 0.77 to 1.63 or 1.86, no slide is needed. आपने जंप कर दिया डबल CPK. Does it practically feasible? ये खाली नंबर में नहीं देखना, उसका CPK is a feeling, love is a feeling, like that CPK is a feeling. 0.63 to 1.86.
Yes,
that's why allowable CPK 1.33. ओरिजिनल APQP PPAP QS 9000 में था ये.
1.3.
APQP में क्या CPK आप डेमोन्स्ट्रेट कर रहे, उससे ज्यादा CPK प्रोडक्शन में देना बोल के, बाद में वो नहीं हो सका बोल के स्टैंडर्ड ही डाइल्यूट हो गया. आजकल वो रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है IATF 1694 में.
Yes.
No, I'm just telling, I'm not challenging. For a man sitting there, almost double you have done the CPK, unless you do some miracle. Okay, one more thing. Please.
Friend, someone in the backside is just maybe useful, I don't know, chatting away. If I'm right, then please I request them to, we are at the last presentation, so if you are patient for a few more minutes, then we can have a peaceful Q&A. Thank you.
Okay, very light question, because since you claim you are already Six Sigma. Pareto chart, why we got the name Pareto? उसको क्यों Pareto बोल के नाम आया Pareto chart को? आप पांचों में कोई बोलना, फैसिलिटेटर नहीं बोलना. नो मैं क्वेश्चन रिपीट कर रहा हूँ. Pareto चार्ट को Pareto बोल के क्यों नाम आया? रामन चार्ट क्यों बोल के नहीं बोला? मेरा नाम कौन रामन ना, रामन चार्ट बोल सकता ना, उसको रामन से इफेक्ट है ना साइंस में.
पैरेटो चार्ट में हम ये देखते हैं कि प्रायोरिटीज किसको देनी.
ओके, मारो गोली, परवाह नहीं, बाद में आएंगे. द साइंटिस्ट हु इन्वेंटेड दिस कॉल्ड Pareto, उसका नाम इशिकावा. मल्टीवेरिएट एनालिसिस, इंटरैक्शन मैट्रिक्स, बहुत हायर लेवल प्रेजेंटेशन. 3 पैरामीटर्स, 3 पैरामीटर आप लिया एक स्लाइड में, स्लाइड नंबर छोड़ दो, परवाह नहीं. इधर उसका मीन को नीचे है, नहीं तो मीन को ऊपर है, कोई भी मीन का बीच में नहीं. हम कंट्रोल चार्ट दे रहा ना, हम USL LSL दे रहे, कंट्रोल को मारो. UCL LCL बात नहीं कर रहा हूं मैं, USL LSL बात कर रहा हूं. अपर स्पेसिफिकेशन, लोअर स्पेसिफिकेशन. कंप्लीट प्रोडक्शन में मेजॉरिटी उसका अंदर रहता ना, देन ओनली CPK इज पॉसिबल, नहीं तो CPK आता ही नहीं है. आपका वो स्लाइड में CPK मीन से नीचे है, मीन से ऊपर है, देन ओनली आप उसका फंक्शन परफॉर्मेंस फिट मैच हो रहा. आप वो स्लाइड थोड़ा बाद में देखो. मेरे को गलती बोल के नहीं दिख रहा, मगर टिक बोल के भी नहीं दिख रहा. ओके, एक मिनट, लास्ट क्वेश्चन. What is your conclusion? Go to slide number 14. I should tell the positive point also. Slide number 14. Fantastic slide. Your presentation is good. खाली अपलोड करने के क्वेश्चन के लिए नहीं है ये स्लाइड. तपो मारो, क्लैप मार सकता. See, we are supposed to appreciate also. Presentation is good. Go to slide number 9. The process is completely going LSL. We have IPI, in process inspection. I don't know what name you call in Rani Madras. वारंटी फेल्यूर का एनालिसिस है. But
warranty failure.
कैसा ऐसा रन होता प्रोसेस? Not even nearer to mean. इसको CP के 0.77 नहीं आता. But you have taken a project and you have done. What is the ultimate saving for you? कितना क्लेम किया? सेवी. What is the last slide? Go to the conclusion or result slide. No, result or conclusion जाओ. ओ सब ऊपर वाला को मालूम है.
Saving का detail है सर.
Somewhere you have to bring it. No, your warranty is zero means that warranty amount would have been saved for you, including your transportation, replacement of warrant, service engineer deputation and fitting it, all those expenses. You have to convert it, no? The entire QCC, QIT is the saving. That should come. That is one of your important slide. FMA, what is that you have made in FMA change? काली बोल दीजिए मेरे को. Have you done severity? Because you have already told design you have to change it. Design change करके बोला ना आप. तीन एस्पेक्ट है R&D में पूछ के डिजाइन के लिए बोला. सीवियरिटी बड़ा होता कम होता ऐसी रहता.
सीवियरिटी डिजाइन चेंज हुआ तो सीवियरिटी कम हुई.
इधर सीवियरिटी बदला आपका FME में.
सर प्रीवियस वाले भी दिखा नहीं रखी है इसका.
हमेशा प्रीवियस पुराना दिखना. पहले 8 था.
फंक्शन डिग्रेडेशन हो रहा था.
अकरेंट डिडक्शन में कुछ किया.
occurrences also sir we have revised.
Occurrence is very low number. No problem. Okay, thank you very good. Good day.
Thanks. Tim, again, let me also mention that you went through the slides very well. Okay, but we are a little bit surprised that such high level subject, that too when you say I have not been trained in this subject, please avoid such kind of a presentation, right? We are not evaluating here whether you used high tools, etc., etc., right? So you can do a complete project only by observing, Gemba, observation and corrective action. Still, if that is very clear to the problem, that is all that wanted. Okay, so please keep that in mind.
Okay sir.
Slide number 6. Yes, you have shown a classification, correct? Category A, Category B, Category C. Another team from some other plant showed A means just do it solutions. Here you are saying it is developed by QIT. So my question is both to the team and to the central TQM team or HRM team, whoever is responsible for this, right? Why is this classification different in different plants? Team is using wrongly. The persons who are reviewing it has not got alert to this, right? You have gone through one more filter already within the plant level, the competition. Nobody has observed that A, what is A? According to company definition, what is A? And what Uttarakhand team is using, please be clear. Somebody please make a note and make sure that consistently everybody uses the same way of ABC. These are very fundamental, friends. If these fundamentals are not strong, going to DOE is not a very good, this thing. It's not going to get you big marks. Okay, slide 15. Slide 15. Yes, you have this data, right? What does the data tell you? Always understand the current situation, correct, no? So you have got this data. From this data, what is your understanding? Please always use like that. You should not be trying to write it is varying from 8 to 32. That is, I can see in the graph. Okay. Now, some senior colleagues here again, when originally Andosan taught us quality QC steps, he shows how data must be. If you look at current situation, what can you understand from that? He is given for different types of graphs, different understanding. Okay. So please, whoever is more experienced, have seen Andosan's presentation. Please try to understand what it means so that everybody can use this. Okay? So please be clear in that. And slide number 30. Last question. Okay? See, now push out load supposed to be 2500 kg minimum. Okay? That's okay. What were your previous examples? Because instead of 2500 minimum means I will design the product for 2600. Otherwise it is called over engineering. Correct? So, why have you designed for 3614? What was the previous result? Are you close to that? Also, please check.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Simply saying I have more than the specification is not sufficient. Previously, what were you getting? Are you now near the same? Then only customer will get the same feeling.
Data we have not shown here, sir, but the value has been changed.
You are only saying good, bad. But
Yes,
what was it compared to the previous? Before your countermeasure, what was it? Was it 3600? Now it is 3614.
Yes, sir.
But earlier it was 3900. Now it has dropped to 3614. It's a risk. Right? One-sided tolerance is always a problem. We forget to look what it was earlier. Always better to give like UCL, LCL, whatever it is.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Right. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay, now we have come up at the end of the QCC stream. Thank you so much to all the QCC participants for making your efforts towards this successful presentation, and thanks to the jury members for your valuable inputs as well. Now this is the time to showcase the employee talents. P3 team is ready to showcase their talent through the skit. I request P3 team to come forward and after that we can follow with the tea break. P3 team. We can have some great applause so that they feel motivated to come to the front.
ஹலோ ஹச்ஆர்ல இருந்து மேன் பவர் கேட்டிருந்தோம் மிஷின் ஓட்டுறதுக்கு கொடுத்துட்டாங்களான்னு தெரியல.
இன்னும் வரல சார். என்ன கேட்டிருந்தேன், நேற்று ஈவினிங் கூட கேட்டேன்.
மார்னிங் சார். எங்கள் ப்ரொடக்ஷனுக்கு இந்தாங்க புது பையன்
தம்பி, இந்த மிஷினரி வந்து சார் தான் இன்சார்ஜ், அவர்கிட்ட கொடுங்க, அவர் சொல்லி தருவார், அதுபடி மிஷின் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும். ஓகேங்களா? மாற்றி ஒர்க் பண்ணக்கூடாது.
டே 1 ப்ரொடக்ஷன்.
ஆமாம் தம்பி, உன் பேர் என்னப்பா?
மோகன்ராஜ் சார்.
மிஷினில் முன்பு ஒர்க் பண்ணியிருக்கியா?
இல்லைங்க சார்.
இப்போ தான் புதுசா? இதுதான் வந்து சிஎன்சி மிஷினு. இது ஆன் பட்டனு, இது ஆஃப் பட்டனு, எமர்ஜென்சி பட்டனு.
காலை சுமார் 8.
ஓகேங்க சார்.
இந்த மிஷினில் வேறு எதுலேயும் கை வைக்கக்கூடாது.
ஓகே சார்.
ஓகேவா? நான் சொல்கிறது மட்டும் தான் செய்யணும்.
சரி சார்.
ஆன் பண்ணு, ரன் ஆகும், ஜாப் எடுத்து அன்லோட் பண்ணிவிடு. ஏதாவது சவுண்ட் மொத்தம் வரணும், எமர்ஜென்சி அடிச்சிடு.
ஓகே
சரி, பார்த்துக்கிறியா?
கண்டிப்பாக சார்.
வெரி குட்.
ஓகே சார்.
நேரம் மதியம் சுமார் 12.
தம்பி ப்ரொடக்ஷன் போயிட்டு இருக்கா? ஓகே ஓகே, வெரி குட்.
ஆன் எமர்ஜென்சி ஆன். என்ன பண்றது? எப்போ ஆன் பண்ணாலும் சவுண்ட் கேட்டுட்டே இருக்கு.
நேரம் சுமார் 2.
ப்ரொடக்ஷன் போட்டிருக்கீங்களா? ஒன்றும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லையா?
நல்லா போயிட்டு இருக்கு சார்.
சார் சொல்லி கொடுத்தாரா?
சொல்லி கொடுத்தாருங்க சார்.
சரி சரி சரி. எவ்வளோ அவுட்புட் போடுறீங்க
சார்? அது வந்து சார் வந்து ஆன் பண்ணால் ஓடுன்னு சொன்னார். அப்படியே வந்து ப்ரொடக்ஷன் போகணும்னு சொன்னார். ஆனால் சவுண்டு கேட்டால் மட்டும் ஆஃப் பண்ண சொன்னார். ஆன் பண்ணால் சவுண்டு வந்துட்டே இருக்கு சார். எப்பெல்லாம் ஆன் பண்ணலாம் அப்பெல்லாம் சவுண்டு கேட்டே இருக்கு. அதனால ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டேன் சார்.
அப்படி காலையில அவுட்புட்டே போடல?
இல்லைங்க சார்.
நேரம்
உங்களுக்கு யார் தான் சொல்லி
மாலை
கொடுத்தா?
3 ஷிஃப்ட் ஓவர்.
இங்க வாப்பா. என்னப்பா சொல்லி கொடுத்தீங்க இவருக்கு?
ஏப்பா தம்பி என்ன பண்ண நீ? நான் அவங்ககிட்ட என்ன சொன்னேன்
சார்? நீங்கள் எமர்ஜென்சி பட்டனு ஸ்டார்ட் பட்டனு தம்பி நீ எதுவுமே பண்ண வேணா, ஸ்டார்ட்டை மட்டும் எடுத்து போதும். ஏதாவது சவுண்டு வந்தால் எமர்ஜென்சி எடுத்துப்பான்னு சொன்னீங்க. அதுதான் சார் பண்ணேன். எப்போல்லாம் ஆன் பண்ணோன்னா சவுண்டு வருது, ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டேன் சார்.
பா மிஷின் ஆன் பண்ணால் சவுண்டு தான் வர செய்யும்.
ஐயோ சாரி
முடிச்சிட்டியா இன்னைக்கு ப்ரொடக்ஷனா?
தப்பு பண்ணிட்டேன் சார். சார் நான் இனிமேல் கரெக்டாக பண்ணுறேன் சார்.
சரி சார், இனிமேல் தப்பு நடக்காது சார். நான் பார்த்தேன் பையனுக்கு புதுசு. ஓகே சார்.
சரி எல்லாம் வீட்டுக்கு போங்க. 2ஆம் நாள் குவாலிட்டி.
மோகன் குட் மார்னிங்
சார். குட் மார்னிங்.
நேற்று மாதிரி ஏதாவது விபரம் பண்ணுறத
இல்லைங்க
சொல்லி கொடுத்த ஞாபகம் இருக்கா?
கற்றுக்கிட்டு நல்லா வேலை பார்க்குறேன் சார்.
சரி ஓகே, அந்த ஜாப் விட்டு பார்க்கலாம்.
நேரம் காலை 8.
ஓகே வெரி குட். டைமென்ஷன்லாம் கரெக்டாக இருக்கு. இதை வச்சுக்கோங்க. 1 ஹவர் கொடுத்து வந்து செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஓகேவா?
சரிங்க சார்.
1 hour லேட்டர்.
லைனில் ஓடிட்டு இருக்கா
சார்?
கொடுப்பா. சூப்பர் வெரி குட்பா. கற்றுட்டு இருக்க போல.
ஆமாம் சார்.
நல்லா ரன் பண்ணுறியே.
கண்டிப்பாக சார்.
சரி ஓகே வெரி குட்.
தேங்க்யூ சார்.
நேரம் மதியம் 12. குவாலிட்டி இன்ஸ்பெக்டர்.
ஏம்பா என்ன எல்லாமே அண்டர் சைஸா இருக்குது? என்ன செக் பண்ணியா இல்லையா காலையில இருந்து? எங்க செக் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க? எல்லாமே அண்டர் சைஸா இருக்கு சார். என்ன இது எல்லாமே அண்டர் சைஸா இருக்குது
சார்? இல்லை சார், பையன் 1 ஹவர் கொடுத்துட்டு என்கிட்ட செக் பண்ணா சார். எங்கே ஜாப்புங்கப்பா
சார்?
என்ன பாக்கெட்ல இருந்து எடுக்கிற?
சார் நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு காம்பனண்ட் எடுத்தோங்க. நீங்க செக் பண்ணிட்டு தம்பி இது கரெக்டா இது இதே 1 hour ஒரு செக் பண்ணி பத்திரமா வச்சுக்க சொன்னீங்க சார். ஆனால் பாக்கெட்ல வச்சு
என்னையா செஞ்சிருக்க நீ? நேற்று ப்ரொடக்ஷன்ல கோட்டை விட்ட, இன்னைக்கு குவாலிட்டி அவுட் பண்ணி விட்ட. என் வேலைக்கு உழ வச்சிட போல கேட்டியோ
சார். நீங்க சொன்னதான ஃபாலோ பண்ணேன். தெரியாம
நேரம் மதியம் 3 ஷிஃப்ட் ஓவர். மூன்றாம் நாள் சேஃப்டி.
பண்ணு.
சரிங்க சார்.
ஓகேவா? பத்திரமா வச்சு யூஸ் பண்ணு.
சரிங்க சார்.
ஓகே
சரிங்க சார். சார் இந்த கிளாஸை பத்திரமா வச்சுக்க சொன்னாரு. இது வேற உடஞ்சிச்சுன்னா திட்ட போறாரு. சேஃப்டியா ஒர்க் பண்ண சொன்னாரு.
நேரம் மதியம் 3. கண்ணில் அடிபட்டுச்சு.
சேஃப்டி ஆஃபீஸர்.
சார் சார்
என்னப்பாச்சு? சேஃப்டி கிளாஸ் போட்டியா இல்லையா?
சேஃப்டி கிளாஸ் சார் கொடுத்தாரு சார்.
கொடுத்தாரு இல்ல, ஏன் போடலையா?
இல்லைங்க சார். சார் தான் வந்து சேஃப்டி கிளாஸ் பத்திரமா வச்சு சொன்னாரு. உடஞ்சிட்டா என்ன ஆகும்னு பத்திரமா வச்சுக்கோங்க சார்.
என்ன சார் இது? சேஃப்டி கிளாஸ் கண்ணில் போட்டு ஒர்க் பண்ணாம சேஃப்டியா வச்சிருக்க சொன்னீங்களா? அவர் எங்க வச்சிருக்காரு?
அவர் எல்லாத்தையும் தப்பாவே புரிஞ்சுக்குவாரு
சார். இனிமேல் கரெக்டா போறேன் சார்.
ஓகே ஒழுங்கா வேலை செய்ப்பா. என்னப்பா மோகனு?
கண்டிப்பா சார். இனிமேல் கரெக்டா சேஃப்டி கிளாஸ் போடுறேன். ரிஜெக்ஷன் இல்லாம வேலை செய்யறேன். கரெக்டா ப்ரொடக்ஷன் போடுறேன் சார்.
ஓகே
ஃப்ரெஷ் ஸ்டார்ட். டே 4 வேலை செய்யாமல் மழுப்புதல். தம்பிங்க வாப்பா.
சொல்லுங்க மேடம்.
செக்லிஸ்ட் போட்டியாப்பா?
அதுக்குள்ளதான் 5 years பண்ண சொன்னீங்களே மேடம்.
5 years ஆல் பண்ணியா?
அதுக்குள்ளதான் ஸ்டோர் மெட்டீரியல் வாங்கிட்டு வர சொன்னீங்களே
சரி
மேடம்.
மெட்டீரியல் எங்க?
அதுக்குள்ளதான் போய் செட்டிங் மாத்த சொன்னீங்களே மேடம்.
செட்டிங்காவது போட்டியாப்பா?
அதுக்குள்ளதான் நீங்க கூட்டிங்களே மேடம்.
மொத்தத்துல 1 hour எதுவுமே பண்ணல. சரி போய் ப்ரொடக்ஷனாவது போடுங்க போங்க.
ஒரே தாகமா இருக்கு மேடம், தண்ணி குடிச்சிட்டு வந்து வேலை செய்யட்டுமா மேடம்?
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
So, ஒரு நியூ மேன் பவர் உள்ள வரும்போது ட்ரைனிங் இஸ் வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். எல்லாமே கம்ப்ளீட்டாக ஃப்ரீஸ் பண்ணணும் அண்ட் சொல்கிற சூப்பர்வைசர் கரெக்டாக கன்வே பண்ணணும். ரிசீவ் பண்ணுறவங்களுக்கு டவுட் இருந்தால் திரும்ப கேட்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் எங்களோட கான்செப்ட். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் ஃபார் திஸ் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி.
தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you all. So the next team is P14 from Varnavasi plant. So P14 members, please come on dais. So I hope you people are enjoying this kit. So please reciprocate the same by clapping your hands. We want an applause to motivate everyone. Disclaimer la போட்டாச்சு வாங்க.
குட் ஈவினிங். ஸோ நம்ம வந்து இப்போ RML பிளான் 4ல் இருக்கிறதா நம்ம நினச்சிப்போம். ஸோ எங்கள் பிளான்டோட மார்னிங் டிஆர்எம் ரிவ்யூ, அதில் என்ன இன்புட் நாங்கள் என்ன பேசுகிறோம், ஸோ அதை அவுட்புட்டை எப்படி மாற்ற போகிறோம் அப்படிங்கிறத பற்றி நாங்கள் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஒரு காமெடியாகவும் இருக்கும். ஃபைனலாக வந்து
டிஸ்க்ளைமர், யார் இதை பர்டிகுலராக புண்படுத்திருந்தா சாரி, பட் புண்படுத்திருந்தா
மோஸ்ட்லி என்ன நடக்குதோ அதை தான் சொல்ல போகிறோம்.
உண்மையை மட்டும்தான் நாங்கள் சொல்லுவோம், பொய் சொல்லவே மாட்டோம். சாரி என்ஜாய் பண்ணிட்டோம்.
ஸோ மார்னிங் மீட்டிங் வந்து இப்போ நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் அவங்கவுங்க ப்ராப்ளம். ஸோ எஸ்டர்டே ப்ரொடக்ஷன் பிளானை பார்க்குறோம். ஸோ ப்ரொடக்ஷன் பிளானுக்கு அகேன்ஸ்டாக வந்து நம்ம என்ன கேப் அப்படிங்கிறத பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து
குட் மார்னிங் டீம். இன்னைக்கு எந்த இன்சிடென்ட்ஸும் இல்லை. ஆஸ் ஆன் டேட் வந்துட்டு 2 இன்சிடென்ட்ஸ் நடந்திருக்கு. ஸோ இன்னைக்கு எந்த இன்சிடென்ட்ஸும் இல்லை. குவாலிட்டி அப்டேட்ஸ்.
ஸோ இன்றைக்கி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு கஸ்டமர் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் இருக்குது. ஸோ அதுக்கு நம்ம எல்லாரும் ஒர்க் பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்குது. ஃபார் ஓபிஜியில் வந்து ஒரு டேப்பர் இஷ்யூ வந்திருக்கு. ஸோ நம்ம அதுக்காக ஒர்க் பண்ணணும். கொஞ்சம் சப்போர்ட்டிவாக இருந்து இன்னும் 2 டேஸில் வந்து நம்ம சப்மிட் பண்ணணும். ஸோ எல்லா லெவலுக்கும் கம்யூனிகேஷனும் கொடுக்கணும்.
ப்ரொடக்ஷன் அப்டேட்ஸ் நேற்று பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 10,000 நம்பர்ஸ்க்கு 9,800 நம்பர் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் சார். இதில் மேஜராக மேன் பவர் இஷ்யூ பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ஒரு 12 மேன் பவர் இல்லை. ஸோ மேன் பவர் இஷ்யூனால அது கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ண முடியாது.
எஸ் மேன் பவர் என்னாச்சு?
இல்லை நேற்று ஆப்சன்டிசம் இருந்தது.
டிஎஸ்க்கு கால் பண்ணுறேன்.
இந்த மேன் பவர் இல்லை சார். கிருஷ்ணமூர்த்தி சார் ஆல்ரெடி சொல்லியிருந்தேன்ல மேன் பவர் இல்லை.
மேன் பவர் வந்து ஆக்சுவலாக அவங்க கொடுத்த பிளான் படி தான் இருக்குது சார். ப்ராப்ளம் சொல்கிறாங்க ப்ரொடக்ஷனில் சார். நான் என்னன்னு சொல்லி செக் பண்ணுறேன்.
இந்த ஆர்கே கரெக்டாக
கரெக்டாக சார்.
106% கொடுத்துருக்கோம். என்னப்பா ப்ராப்ளம்? ப்ரொடக்டிவிட்டி தான் ப்ராப்ளமா இல்லை வேறு ஏதாவது இஷ்யூ இருக்கா? மறைக்கிறீங்களா? ஆர்கே நான் கோவப்படாமல் பேசணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
இல்லை சார், ப்ரொடக்ஷனில் யாரும் ப்ரொடக்ஷனே போகிறதில்ல சார். டெய்லி கஸ்டமர் கால் வருது சார். 11 மணிக்கு கால் வருது சார். நான் எப்படி சார் மெட்டீரியல் அனுப்புறது? என்னால் அனுப்ப முடியாது சார்.
இப்பா நான் நைட்டு தூங்குறதுக்கு 11 ஆகுதுப்பா. கஸ்டமர் கால்லாம் அட்டன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்ப்பா. உங்களுக்கு என்னப்பா? எப்படிப்பா மெட்டீரியல் கொடுக்காம எப்படிப்பா வந்து வீட்டுக்கு போறீங்க? விகே என்ன பிரச்சனை? எப்போ நீங்க வெளியே வருவீங்க? எப்படி மறைக்காம விஷயத்தெல்லாம் எப்படி எஸ்கலேட் பண்ண போறீங்க? எல்லாத்தையும் உங்களுக்குள்ளே வச்சுக்க போறீங்களா?
பாக்குறேன் சார், பாத்துட்டு இருக்கேன். பாக்குறேன், கேப் இருக்கு.
எப்ப பாத்துட்டு இருக்க போறீங்க?
பாக்குறேன் சார்.
ஆர்கே
ஆஃப்லைன்ல பேசுறேன்.
நான் அந்த மீட்டிங்ல இருக்கணுமா வேணாமா?
சார் சார் விகே அது என்ன டூபினா காண்பானா?
பாத்துட்டு இருக்கேன்.
இந்த சிஸ்டம் ஒரு அளவுக்கு லைக் கிடையாது. சிஸ்டம் தான் பேசுறீங்க. சிஸ்டம்
இல்ல விகே சொல்லுங்க விகே. ஏன் எப்போ நைட் வரது ஏன் வரல? என்ன ஆச்சு விகே?
ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் வந்துருச்சு. என்ன ஒரு
விகே அதான் கேக்குறேன் விகே. என்ன ப்ராப்ளம் சொன்னா தான் ஏதாவது பண்ண முடியும்.
சப்ளைல கொஞ்சம் லைன்
ப்ராப்ளம். கவர்மெண்ட் மேடம் கால் பண்றாங்க. இத பார்த்து முடியாது. பார்த்து
என்னப்பா பாலா உனக்கு ஏதாவது கிரிட்டிக்கல் இல்லையா? பாலா யாருப்பா ஏத்துக்க போறீங்க பிரச்சனையா? யாருப்பா உங்க பிரச்சனையை வந்து என் பிரச்சனை ஏத்துக்க போறீங்க? ஒரு பிளான்ட்டா வந்து ரெப்ரசென்ட் பண்ண முடியுங்களா? எல்லாருமே வந்து அடுத்த மேல வந்து பழிய போடுறீங்க. யார் ஏத்துக்க போறீங்க?
இல்ல சார் ஒத்துக்க முடியாது.
போர்டு போட சொன்னேன். எங்க இருக்கு போடுங்க.
நேத்து காலையில எழுதி
கிரிட்டிக்கல் எங்க அந்த
இல்ல சார் என்னப்பா யா ப்ராப்ளம் இல்ல சார். மெட்டல்
எங்க சார் போட்றீங்க? ப்ராப்ளம் எங்க சார்? போர்டுல எங்க சார் போட்றீங்க? என் கண்ணும் தெரியல ஒண்ணும் தெரியல குட்டியா எழுதிருக்கீங்க.
சதீஷ் எழுதி இருக்கான் பாருங்க.
குட்டினா குட்டி ப்ராப்ளமா? பெருசா எழுத வேண்டியதுனா போர்டு பெருசா போட வேண்டியதுனா
9 கஸ்டமர் போட சொன்னீங்க. போட்டு சார் 9 கஸ்டமர்
போர்டு போடுப்பா. ஆர்கே இதெல்லாம் நான் சொல்லணும். ஆர்கே நாளைக்கு போட்டுறீங்களா?
சார் இந்த கிரிட்டிக்கல் பிரச்சனை
நான் போலாமா? நீங்க நாளைக்கு போட்டு வரீங்க. நாளைக்கு மீட்டிங் வர. வேற என்னப்பா கிரிட்டிக்கல்? வேற என்னப்பா ரெட் ஐட்டம் எங்கப்பா? எம்எம்டி N+3 பேசுறோம்பா. N+3 நம்ம பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம்பா.
ஒரு கிரிட்டிக்கல் நந்தகுமார் கால் பண்ணாரு.
வேற என்னப்பா கிரிட்டிக்கல்? எல்லா லைன்லயும் கிரிட்டிக்கல்.
சுமோ கிரிட்டிக்கல்.
பாலா மந்த் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி 6 நாள் ஆயிடுச்சு பாலா. நீங்க பிளான் எதுவுமே வந்து பார்க்க முடியுங்களா? கிரிட்டிக்கல் இப்பதான் பேசுவீங்களா?
எல்லாமே கொடுத்தாச்சு. மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சாச்சு சார். நேத்து மெயில்
அவ்வளவுதான். மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சு நீங்க போயிருவீங்க.
மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சாச்சு சார்.
உங்க பிரச்சனை எடுத்து வாங்க. காலையில 9 மீட்டிங்கோட முடிஞ்சு அவ்வளவுதான். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு 4 மணி டிஆர்எம் போடுறது எவனா கேக்குறீங்களா?
இல்ல சார் மெயில்
4 மணி டிஆர்எம்ல பேசலாம். எதுவும் பேசுறது கிடையாது. நான் அங்க ஆபீஸ்ல இருக்கேன். 11:30க்கு மேல ஆபீஸ்ல இருக்கிறேன். வந்து நேர்ல பேச வேண்டியதானே?
மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சாச்சு சார்.
மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சு நான் ஒவ்வொருத்தர் மெயிலா பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கணும். யாருமே ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ண மாட்டீங்க. விகே ப்ளீஸ் ரெஸ்பாண்ட். பாலா ப்ளீஸ் ரெஸ்பாண்ட். எடிசன் ப்ளீஸ் ரெஸ்பாண்ட். யாராவது ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்றீங்களா? பதிலே வராது. நான் ஒவ்வொருத்தரையா கேட்கணும். ரிசல்ட் எங்கப்பா? ஆர்கே ஒரு மீட்டிங் போடுங்க. திரும்ப ஒரு மீட்டிங் போடுங்க. டிஆர்எம் தவிர்த்து ஒரு மீட்டிங் போடுங்க. 4 மணிக்கு ஒரு டிஆர்எம் போடுங்க. அந்த டிஆர்எம்ல யாரெல்லாம் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆக்டிவிட்டி முடிச்சாங்களோ போகலாம். கம்ப்ளீட் ஆக்டிவிட்டி முடிஞ்சா பண்ணுங்க.
சிடிஆர் டியூப் வரல சார்.
பாலாஜி இருக்காரா? எங்க பாலாஜி எதுக்கு நீங்க எம்டி டீம் போனீங்க? பாலாஜி பதில் சொல்லுவீங்களா?
நானும் பேசிக்கிறேன். எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் பாயிண்ட்.
உங்களுக்கு என்னமா பிரச்சனை?
கைசன் வரவே மாட்டேங்குது.
கைசன் போடுமா?
QCC அட்டெண்டன்ஸ் கம்மியா இருக்குது. எக்ஸ்டர்னல் காம்படிஷன் நாமினேஷன்லாம் கொஞ்சம் வர வேண்டியிருக்கு சார்.
சரிப்பா, இந்த வருஷமாவது நம்ம பிளான்ட்ல வந்து நிறைய அவார்டு வாங்கணும்பா. ஆர்கே இதை கனெக்ட் பண்றீங்களா? யாரெல்லாம் வந்து எக்ஸ்டர்னல் அவார்டுக்காக வந்து ரெடி ஆகலையோ அவங்களாம் ட்ரைனிங் கொடுத்து ரெடி பண்ணுது. 56 அவார்டு இங்கே இருக்குமா? இந்த வருஷம் 57 வந்துப்பா. சரிப்பா, நான் போலாமாப்பா? வேற ஏதாவது மீட்டிங் இருக்காப்பா?
உங்களுக்கு அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு கமிட்மெண்ட் கொடுக்குறோம் சார். நம்ம மீட்டிங்கோட அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் வந்து நமக்கு மேன் மெட்டீரியல் இந்த ரெண்டுல தான் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு அப்படிங்கறத நம்ம அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம். ஸோ எல்லா இண்டிவிஜுவலும் அவங்கவுங்க ஒர்க்கை நம்ம கரெக்டாக பண்ணி அவங்கவுங்க இடத்துல கரெக்டாக பண்ணணும்னு நம்ம நினைச்சோம் அப்படின்னா நம்மளுடைய டீம் ஒர்க் மூலமா நம்ம வந்து நம்மளுடைய டார்கெட்டையும் கஸ்டமரோட ரெக்யர்மெண்ட்டையும் ஆன் டைமுக்கு அச்சீவ் பண்ண முடியும். தேங்க்யூ.
It was really nice. So we want real Bhargav and real RK to join us on the stage. சொல்லாமே புரிஞ்சிருச்சு. Along with JK ma'am to facilitate further. I invite Suresh Chandra Tripathi from Uttaranchal plant. Yes, sir, please join me with your mesmerizing voice. So we would like to hear a song from you. Sorry, Shivaji Tripathi. Sorry, my mistake. Shivaji Tripathi.
Hello. Good afternoon to all. बहुत खूबसूरत है मेरा सनम, बहुत खूबसूरत है मेरा सनम, खुदा ऐसे मुखड़े बनाता है कम, बहुत खूबसूरत है मेरा सनम, उठी हैं जो शर्मीली कजरारी आँखें तो सूरज की लौ थर थराने लगी है, जो सर से गिरा है ये रंगीन आंचल, हया इन नजारों को आने लगी है, धनक टूट आए बदन में जो खम, बहुत खूबसूरत है मेरा सनम, संवारी गई होंगी जब तेरी जुल्फें, उड़ी होंगी लाखों फरिश्तों की नींदें, बनाए गए होंगे जब होंठ तेरे, कई साल निकले न होंगे सवेरे, क़यामत जगाते हैं तेरे कदम, बहुत खूबसूरत है मेरा सनम, जहाँ चलते चलते कदम रुक गए हैं, समझ लो बहारों की मंजिल वही है, खुदा की कसम तू जहाँ से हंसी है, कोई दूसरा तुझसा मुमकिन मुसव्विर ने तोड़ा कलम, बहुत खूबसूरत है मेरा सनम, खुदा ऐसे मुखड़े बनाता है कम, बहुत खूबसूरत है मेरा सनम। थैंक यू।
Requesting Lakshman sir to join us. Yeah. So you want everyone, every time to me say to clap your hands? So I'm requesting P5 team to join on the stage to perform. With applause again, please motivate our team members. See, they have brought in a lot of properties.
Good afternoon, all of you. प्लांट P5 की ओर से हम लोग जो है यहाँ पर स्किट करने जा रहे हैं, जिसका जो मोटिव है वो कंपनी के अंदर से जो डिफेक्ट है उससे कितनी ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम जनरेट होती है फैक्ट्री में, कारखाने में, जिससे सब लोग जो है परेशान रहते हैं, तो उसी के रिकॉर्डिंग है। सभी से अनुरोध है कि ध्यानपूर्वक देखें। धन्यवाद।
मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट, मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट। क्वालिटी के हर स्टेशन पे सभी लोग मेरे को ढूंढने की कोशिश करते हैं, कारखाने में पूरे लोग मेरे को ढूंढने की कोशिश करते हैं, लेकिन मैं सबके आंखों में चकमा देके प्रोडक्ट के अंदर घुसकर कस्टमर तक पहुंच जाता हूं, और उसके बाद पूरा टॉप मैनेजमेंट से लेकर पूरा कारखाने का मैनेजमेंट मेरे पीछे पड़े रहता है और मेरे चक्कर में परेशान रहता है। मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट, मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट। क्या इस राज्य में मुझे कोई खत्म कर सकता है? डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट। मैं चैलेंज करता हूं कि इस राज्य से मेरे को कौन खत्म कर सकता है? मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट।
ए दोस्त, कहाँ घूम रहा है तो हमारे राज्य में?
भाई मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट, मैं कहीं भी घूम सकता हूँ। आप कौन है?
मैं इस राज्य का सेनापति हूँ।
अरे तेरे जैसे सेनापति क्वालिटी का स्टेशन पर खड़े रहते हैं, मैं उनको चकमा देकर कस्टमर तक पहुँच जाता हूँ।
तेरे जैसे भी डिफेक्ट यहाँ कोने कोने में पड़े रहते हैं, हम उनको रेड लिंक फेंकते हैं सीधे।
मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट। जब मैं तुम्हें घुमाना स्टार्ट करता हूँ, जब मैं कस्टमर तक पहुँच जाता हूँ, तो तेरे जैसे सेनापति भी मेरे आगे पीछे दौड़ते रहते हैं।
गुरु अभी मैं तुझे खत्म करता हूँ।
अरे तू क्या खत्म करेगा? आजा। सेनापति भी गया, डिफेक्ट नाम है मेरा। अब है कोई तेरे पास क्या जो मुझे खत्म कर सकता है?
क्या अभी मेरे पास बहुत सारे टूल है तेरे लिए, अभी मैं लेके आता हूँ।
कौन से टूल है?
हमला
डिफेक्ट डायग्राम। क्या तू मेरे को दूसरी टूल से हमला करेगा? ये दूसरी टूल अपने। अरे आजा। एक तरफ कौन से डिफेक्ट डायग्राम भी गया।
कोई बात नहीं, अभी एक ही टूल खत्म हुआ है, अभी मेरे पास 6 टूल और हैं।
गया गया गया।
पहले तो चार हमला।
पैर को चार। कभी देखा पैर को चार हमला करने आ गए हो? क्या? मार के जाऊंगा। तेरा पैर में आदमी गया भाई, क्या बता?
कोई बात नहीं, अभी दो ही टूल गए हैं, अभी और भी टूल है मेरे पास।
ले आ सबको ले आ।
सर्टिफिकेशन हमला करो उस पे।
सर्टिफिकेशन?
हमारी कंपनी के अंदर बहुत ज्यादा आतंक मचाया हुआ है। मैं तुझे आज अपने टूल द्वारा खत्म करूंगा।
आजा, तू भी आजा। डिफेक्ट 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 डिफेक्ट।
कोई बात नहीं, अभी मेरे पास और भी टूल है। स्टेटर डायग्राम हमला।
स्टेटर डायग्राम हमको बहुत परेशान कर दिया है। मारूंगा तुझे। मैं तेरे 4 टूल गया है, बच्चे कोई
और है मेरे पास। कंट्रोल चार्ट हमला।
अरे डिफेक्ट,
कंट्रोल चार्ट
अब बहुत हो गया है तेरा आतंक।
अच्छा,
अब तेरा अंत समय आ गया है।
अच्छा आजा, तू भी आजा। तेरा कंट्रोल चार्ट भी गया सेनापति।
कोई बात नहीं, मेरे पास हिस्टोग्राम है, हिस्टोग्राम हमला।
प्रोग्राम आजा आजा तेरा प्रोग्राम भी गया
कोई बात नहीं, मेरे पास अभी अंतिम टूल बचा है, उससे मैं तुझे खत्म कर दूंगा।
अरे लिया
चेक हमला
चेक से हमला करने आ गया।
बस बहुत हो गया,
आजा
मरने के लिए तैयार हो जा।
सेनापति तेरे सेवन पीछे टूट नहीं गए।
करना पड़ेगा।
सुनो सुनो सुनो, कारखाने के प्रबंधक राज्य के राजा गुणवत्ता के देवता पधार रहे हैं।
सेनापति को बुलाया जाए।
जी महाराज, सेनापति हाजिर हो।
महाराज, सेनापति क्या हो रहा है हमारे राज्य में? हमारे राज्य में महाराज बहुत ही गलत चल रहा है। एक दुष्ट नाम का जो प्राणी राक्षस है, वो जो है उसने बहुत ही आतंक मचाया हुआ है। तो उसे खत्म क्यों नहीं करते हो? उसको खत्म करने के लिए मैं 7 दूषित टूल लेकर गया था, लेकिन वो उससे खत्म नहीं हो पाया। तो हमारे पास कोई और उपाय नहीं है क्या? बाबा, मैंने अपने राज्य में एक बाबा QIT करके रहते हैं, उनका नाम बहुत सुना है। चलो उनको लेके आता हूँ। चलो उनको बुलाया जाए। जो आ गया महाराज। महाराज की जय हो।
महाराज प्रणाम। कहिए कैसे याद किया है मुझे?
अरे हमारे राज्य में एक डिफेक्ट नाम का प्राणी है, उसको मारना है।
अच्छा, तो क्या हुआ? आपके पास तो काफी कुछ है।
अरे हमारे टूल है, लेकिन वो उससे सामना नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, इसलिए तुम्हारी जरूरत पड़ी है।
चलिए चिंता मुक्त हो जाइए, हम उस राक्षस को खत्म कर देंगे।
कैसे करेंगे?
मेरा नाम है GIFTR, डू इट फर्स्ट टाइम राइट। मैं अपने कार्य को पहली बार में ही अपने टूल्स के माध्यम से सही करता हूँ।
ठीक है, चलो जाओ, उस पर हमला करो और उसे खत्म करो।
ठीक है,
जो आ गया महाराज, अभी जाता हूँ मैं और उस पर हमला करके आता हूँ।
चलो।
मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट। मेरा नाम है डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट डिफेक्ट। सेनापति फिर आ गया क्या तू? लगता है कि तेरे को मारना ही पड़ेगा, चढ़ से। अभी क्या लेके आए?
इस टाइम मैं ऐसा ज्ञान लेके आया हूँ, तुझे मैं खत्म करके रहूंगा।
वो GIFTR फर्स्ट टाइम डू इट राइट। ये HOP OPA SPC आपको डर लग रहा है भैया?
जो डर गया तू अभी तो बहुत चिल्ला रहा था।
लेकिन मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, सफलता पूर्वक उत्पादन मैं करना नहीं चाहता। सफलता पूर्वक उत्पादन मैं करना नहीं चाहता। मत मारो मुझे, मैं मरना नहीं चाहता।
मरना तो तुझे पड़ेगा। मरना तो तुझे पड़ेगा।
ग्रुप फोटो।
Okay, thank you so much for all the employees who have contributed this skit and
Thank you.
So good afternoon. How was the day? Am I audible to everyone? So I just wanted to hear a few words in like few words from you people. How was your day today? Excellent. Then Kekala. Learning. Wow, super. Yes, from the last benches, how was your day today? Action, huh? Great. Was it away from routine? Lot of learnings? Have you all taken up some key learnings which will be deployed tomorrow? No? Come on, yeah, this is a different day today. Okay. So now the most Sorry? Now is the most awaited segment of the function where we present Star Awards. This award is for the management staff to appreciate their exceptional performance, creativity and innovation. Requesting CEO Ma'am Kannan Srinivasan and the respective plant and functional heads to facilitate. The Star Award for the marketing team goes to Mr. Hemant Kumar Suresh Babu. Hemant, please join me. Mr. Anup from marketing is not here today. We'll go to the MMD team, requesting Mr. Karthikeyan to join me on dais. Saravana Kumar from MMD. Charlotte from MMD. Sejal Murugan from MMD. Thank you, MK sir. Next is for R&D team, requesting Mr. Murugapandiyan and Mr. Dharma to join me. Mr. Premanandam. Maheshwari from R&D. R&D. Mohammed Yasik from R&D. Thank you so much. Thank you, Murugan Pandian and Dharma sir. Next is for TKM department, requesting Ramesh to join me on stage. Saravanan from TKM. Thank you. Next is for CMED team, requesting Mr. Lakshman to join me on stage. Arun Raja from CMED. And next is Sanjay from HSC. Next is for quality team, requesting Rajagopal to join me on stage. Rajkumar from quality team. Next is program management. Please, George, sir, if he's here. Yes, please join with this. Shakil from program management. Next is for finance, requesting BKV to join me on stage. Balakrishnan, please join us. Balakrishnan from finance. Shashidharan from finance. Kumar from finance. Thank you, VKVD. Next is for Mysore plant, requesting Mr. Pachamail Murugan to join me. Rajesh from materials team. Arun from manufacturing. Pooja Patel from HR. Thank you, sir. Next is for the body plant, requesting Mr. Tyagarajan to join me on dais. Mr. Loganathan from finance. Elumalai from MAD. Heslin Davis from HSC. Arun Rajkumar from quality. Next is for Varnavasi plant, requesting Mr. Bhargav to join me on dais. P. Karthi from quality. Sundaramurthy from manufacturing. Solay Naveen from MAD. Satish from stores. Suresh Kumar from MMP. Uttaranchal Plan, requesting Mr. Rajagopal and Suresh Chandra Tripathi to join me on stage. Mr. Vivek Kumar Dubey from Manufacturing. Satyendra Gangberg. Satyendra from PLE. Sanjay Kumar from Quality. Next is for corporate HR team. P. Vijayalakshmi will be getting a star. GK ma'am, you can stay here, and Kannan sir, thank you so much for joining us. So next is Extra Mile Award. As you all know, every year Extra Mile Award is given to motivate the teams who have completed maximum number of projects. And interestingly, this year we have got so many projects taken up by each team. So Ms. GK will be honoring them with a trophy and the certificate. From Mysore, it is Team Siddhavinayaka, who has completed 5 projects, led by Mr. Devaraj, Pranesh, Chandrapa, Ramakrishnachari, Suresh PG, and Nagesh. Please join me on stage. Body team, Vetri Ganapati team, led by Mr. Prabhu, Uday Kumar, Ram Kumar, Murugan, Vinod, Vimal Raj, Kumar. Requesting body plant head and Mr. Kannan Srinivasan to join me on stage, please. Tyagarajan sir, please join me. Along with plant HR Shah Jahan. Varnavasi plant, Busy Bees, led by Mr. Sundaramurthy, Sudhakar, Nityanandam, Vijay Kumar, Satyanarayanan, and Perumal. Bhargav and Krishnamurthy, please join me on stage. projects in a year. Uttaranchal plant. The team is Vijay Path, who have completed 10 projects in this year, led by Mr. Sanjay Kumar, Karak Singh Mehra, Chandan Singh, Rahul Chauhan, Manoj Singh Rana, and Dinesh Tiwari. P5 team, please join me on stage. So there is a popular saying telling that genius is an idea. Impact, however, comes only after the action. Every plan works on various initiatives to find solutions to their problems. There are several such projects that make huge difference every year. So each plan will be recognized with a special awards where significant improvements have been made. So Mysore plant will be receiving an award for reduced TRIFR. Requesting CEO to honor the plant, Pachai Mail Murugan, please join me on dais with your team. Plant 2 team, please join me on dais. Award is given for 0 reportable incidents, 0 non-reportable accidents, and overall safety performance in the plant. A huge applause to everyone. Thank you, team. Next is for Bondi Plant. Requesting Tyagarajan to join me on stage. The team is awarded for highest NPD launches. Bondi team, please join me on stage. This award is given for highest NPD launches in RML, 14 NPDs, 0 NPD CLR, 6 numbers of domestic programs, and 8 numbers for export programs. Fabulous job, team. given for highest NPD launches in RML, 14 NPD launches, 0 NPD CLR, 6 numbers of domestic programs and 8 numbers of export programs. Thank you, team. Next is for Varnavasi, requesting Bhargav to join me on stage. The award is given for reduction of customer complaints. Customer complaint reduced from 32 to 19 numbers, which is approximately 40% reduction. Next day complaint reduced from 7 to 2 numbers. Mando complaint reduced from 17 to 9 numbers. Zero defects in PDI lines improved from 15 to 29 numbers, which is 93% improvement. Bhargav, please join me with your plan 14. Plant. Thank you team. Pantnagar plant, requesting the plant 5 team to join me with his plant head. Product. Next is Uttaranchal. Am I audible to everyone? Yes. Am I audible? Okay, next is for the Pantnagar plant. The award is on product transfer productionization. Number of parts productionized 17 numbers with a value of rupees 4 crores. Ball joints 15 part numbers and RCB gear 2 part numbers. Thank you so much everyone. Thank you. Thank you ma'am. So all settled? Yes. Finally my voice is audible, right? Okay. So feedback is important for a successful journey. As you know, our jury members have dedicated their time and expertise to evaluate each and every project. Their feedback is very valuable for us and their insights can help us to grow and excel in our qualities. We can start with the QCC, requesting Mr. Kothandaraman to share us the feedback on QCC projects, followed by Mr. Haribabu on QIT projects.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, nalla strong irukkalame. Let me thank the top management and the organizers on behalf of the jury team. I only have 5 plus 4, 8 points or 9 points. Excellent, high impact, organization needy projects have been chosen. Even though you are taken from the problem solving bank, most of the projects are the need of the hour or need of the business. The growth of Rani Madras itself shows it's no way wrong. Continued QC movement. As an individual jury, I came for our 7-8 years or 8 to 10 years, and even the other juries are quite senior to me. We could able to see the top management commitment, involvement, of course motivation we have seen with all the awardees and the way it has gone every year. Thanks to the management and as well as the HR and participants. But for the participants, nothing can be succeeded. So I thank every one of you and encourage and motivate all of you to take part in that. Actually, enna portha varaikum, okay, the Uttaranchal people should bear with my local language for this statement. It is a mela. Okay, mela you can understand. இது ஒரு திருவிழா மாதிரி இந்த ஜூரி வர்றது. அந்த அளவுக்கு it is really enjoyable and full day it's a value added one. Last but not least, thanks to the management and the untiring efforts of HR and coordination for the excellent performance of the August day. Really thank. இதுக்கு தான் நீங்க அப்ளாட் கொடுக்கணும் ஆக்சுவலா. ஸ்டார்டிங் வெஹிக்கிள் அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட்ல ஒரு நொடியும் பண்ணிட்டு இருப்பாங்க. அவ்வளவு வெல் இட் இஸ் ஆர்கனைஸ். தேங்க்ஸ் டு ரமேஷ் and Mr. Kandan and every team. Okay, other names I don't remember. Coming to the opportunity of improvement. It's a joint feedback by both the juries. Take it in the positive sense. Since the rule says 50 slides, maybe plus or minus some tolerance you can have it, but let it not be 70, 75 and all. For the two reasons, juries are not flying with the higher Mach number of a fighter aircraft, Sukhoi or something. Obviously, they should be able to understand and travel with you so that they will be ready with the relevant questions for the presentation. That is the intention behind it. One or two teams or one or two individual members must understand the usage of every tool that you are using in the presentation. Then only, that's why many of my questions are peripheral questions, not in the exact slide itself. Let it be QC tools or DMAC or Six Sigma. But I could able to see the higher level of tool usages in the above QCC level in some of the presentation. And thanks to Mr. Sundarajan, as he correctly put it, any graphical representation when you give dias, you please support it with the daily data or the cumulative data. It's not just monthly or quarterly, something like that. Defect summary to have, give confidence to the juries that really the project has went and it is in a correct path. And coming back to Six Sigma or this one, nowadays we could able to see lot of presentations or process optimization, not only problem solving. As I put it in Six Sigma, we use for both the purpose. So follow a different route. Your task activity oriented QC story method for process optimization. Do not just copy a problem solving tool for process optimization, because it will able to reach the audience in a better way. These are our humble feedbacks and opportunity of improvements.
So, what does it mean? How much is it getting? Are we comparable, or if they are better, why they are better? Like that. It will always help you to gain the time to solve the problem faster, right? And this is one key thing when you have the opportunity to cross-plant comparison and therefore quick cross-plant learning. Please utilize that much more strongly. Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, all of you. Before I start giving my feedback, I have a question for Gauri. I posed this question during the inaugural session. Gauri, how are you managing so many stars? I don't know. I would like to have a couple of hours session later on, based on your convenience, and let me pick up your brain. I know it's very difficult, but I'll make a sincere attempt to pick your brain. I don't know where I'm going to use. I don't know, but still I would like to do that. So feedback. First of all, let me thank Gauri for having given an opportunity to be part of this great event. It's a great learning day. So when Ramesh spoke to me and invited me to be part of this process, in fact, the 6th calendar was not there. I had some personal work. But see, when you are part of RML, there's always tremendous amount of learning. So I was trying to find out how to reschedule my personal event. Finally, I managed to reschedule only with a vested interest of learning from RML. I don't know how many of you are aware of this. In running a group, especially with most of the senior people, always used to feel that this ambience in RML is something unique. I don't know how it is happening. So that's another point I would like to know from Gauri. What is happening here? How is this being managed for such a long time? So a lot of questions, Gauri. I'll come with a big list of questions and I'll have a chat with you. So once again, let me thank Gauri and entire RML for having given an opportunity to be part of this process. Feedback, first the positives. I think QCC, Mr. Kodan also say the same thing. Almost all projects were business and customer oriented projects, and they were addressed exceedingly well, uniformly by all teams. Second point, which is a positive as well as an area for improvement. There's a dichotomy here. Application of statistical, especially higher level statistical tools has significantly improved. This is a positive point, and to the same point there will be a caveat or improvement area both. But it's very good to see, especially the Pantnagar plant, the way the guy was, I don't remember who's the name here, who presented this. So explanation was pretty good. The third positive is the analysis portion. The analysis was pretty good by almost all teams. Deeper analysis, getting to the depth of the problem, so that it will help the teams to identify the improvement areas. And fourth one is excellent teams with a very high level of dedication. I think you all deserve a big hand. Fifth positive is very good presentation flow by all the teams. All the teams, excellent. Now the improvement areas. So this has been there for quite some time. I think earlier also I had made a similar improvement area, except that maybe one or two teams. Uniformly, the observation step is not good enough. Meaning, see, in observation, we should, at the end of the observation step, you should know what kind of a process knowledge that you have got. That is something which is not very clearly explained by almost all the teams. The second area of improvement is, again, with respect to higher level statistical tools. While I said as a positive point that it has significantly improved, I think there's a lot of scope in further strengthening and bringing in clarity on the application of statistical tools, especially design of experiments. So when we pose certain questions, there was not much of a clarity in terms of explaining why what was being done. But it's good that the attempt is being made to apply higher level statistical tools while solving chronic problems. The third area of improvement, I think this is also mentioned by Sundarajan. See, the book of knowledge, when I asked this question, there's so many projects being done. It gave an impression that every time you're starting from scratch. So whatever has happened till then, were you able to identify how the similar problems were solved? Then I was told that there's a book of knowledge available within Rane Madras, SLD. So I was asking whether this can be taken to the group level. I said, I'll talk to Gauri and later on I will see. Of course, there will be certain sensitivities involved. Those things can be avoided. But where there is not much of a design sensitivity, these things could be put in group level also so that the entire group will get benefited. A lot of excellent work is being done by RML SLD. Fourth one, it's not a big improvement, but still improvement area. See, the evaluation sheet which has been given is related to 7-step problem-solving methodology. And out of 10 teams, about 6 teams used a task-achieving methodology, which requires different kind of a language in the evaluation sheet. I think that has to be changed. Maybe you can have 2 sets of evaluation sheets depending upon whether it's a problem-solving QC story or a task-achieving QC story. So that there's some confusion. Of course, we managed it. So these were the last one. The number of slides. I think Saravanan, you explained the rules of the game. 50 slides. I think 50 also is one too many. Maybe you should start with 40 now. Maybe next time only 40 slides. And there is a innovative methodology adopted by showing that the number of slides is only 50, but in reality, it is about 55, 60. I think you should avoid it. You should avoid that. And my suggestion is that number of slides should not exceed 40. Next year, after that 30. Maybe you can see the 30. 30 will be ideal. But that's where the whole crux comes in. How you are going to synthesize it, put it in a very subtle way. Otherwise, we are all good at talking. So restrict it to 40 next year, maybe 30 year after next. See, while having breakfast, Ramesh made an observation. He said, whenever you give a feedback, there is always a punch. I don't know how to give a punch now. It's a time to give a punch. The punch is like this. So I have the practice of giving a name to the companies or plants, depending upon. Now this is a company. I thought about what could be the punch. And it has to be an acronym, because I am very fond of acronyms. Gauri knows about it. Now the punch in form of an acronym is KICK. K-I-C-K. K stands for knowledge. This punch is for the entire Rane Madras SLD, all 10 teams together. K stands for knowledgeable. I stands for inquisitive. C stands for customer focus. And the next K stands for kind teams. They were very kind looking teams. So we all got a kick out of this presentation. Thanks once again for giving an opportunity to me and Raghavan. Raghavan has always had his instinct, Raghavan instinct from Kamal's film. It's been a great learning day for all of us, and all the best to entire RML for future. Thank you very much.
RML proud to have a leader, not only driven by the results, but she inspires excellence with every steps. She is a leader who leads by example. I welcome our prestigious CEO, Gauri Kailasham, to deliver her address.
I don't know where to start. First of all, good evening, everyone. I'm very, very happy that all of you came here and seeing a house full like this. And we also have an audience who are live watching us from the plants and other places, so which is very nice. And thanks for the team that made it happen, because I just told them as soon as the program started, I said, why can't we make it live and have more people watch it? And my team was, as usual, very quick in their implementation, and they made it possible. From the afternoon, it was possible, and everybody was watching whatever was happening here. So thank you, Ramesh and team, and fantastic job done. And thank you to all the photographers and others who made this possible. Thank you. So first, I'll talk about Hari Babu. That was not part of my speech, but then I will talk about you. You embarrassed me that my ears are red now. So that's how much you embarrassed me by talking about me here. Thank you very much. You said that, how am I managing? I actually don't manage anybody. All of them manage me. That's what I know. My senior leadership especially manage me all the time. And I'm very happy that you made a comment that you're inspired by us, which is very important. And you also brought in our humility, because that's what we believe very strongly in SLD. Humility is the way that we can excel. And we've always held that mantra, ordinary people doing extraordinary things, so that continues. And I'm also very happy that you brought out the word customer focus, because my boss, Mr. Patsadi, will be very excited that it still continues. So thank you. So I will record yours and send it to him. So he said, no, I've not let your customer down. So, because that was his worry all the time. The minute you said kick, I was like, my God, is he going to kick us now? But you didn't. You said you got a kick out of it. So thank you very much. So to all the team members present here, thank you very much. So I just thought I will talk a little bit about the market, which all of you know, and I have been talking about it. As you know, the last 2 years for SLD, we've not had a huge growth. We've been very stagnant in our growth. And the reason is the market has not been doing very well for us in terms of our exports, our PC segments, and the others have not done as well. So that has created a lot of stress into all your minds, and I sincerely appreciate the amount of work you've all done to make sure that we still meet the AOP profitability or the targets that we assure to the board. So thank you very much. I know each one of you worked so hard to reduce the fixed costs. Each one of you worked hard to bring in your variable cost under control. All of you made sure there were no air freights or there was no sorting, and you made sure that all your numbers were done very well. So I should appreciate you, and I was very, very happy giving those awards to all the 4 plants. And I truly, so this was an idea mooted by Ramesh, saying that we should appreciate the plants for the fantastic job they did. So I thought about it, and each plant we said whatever you've achieved is what we've said there. So fantastic job done. So I'll just talk. So there's a lot of competition right now in our existing market. And as you know that we are trying to go very much into exports. And we are trying to focus our business into exports because there's an opportunity for SLD to grow in exports. The reason that this opportunity exists for us is we are in the mechanical parts and there are not many other of our competitors who want to do these parts. So it gives us a space for us to grow in the global market, and that's what we are capitalizing to grow. But with global markets, we have a huge competitor in terms of China. So in terms of cost, they're very, very, very competitive. So for us to win any businesses, we have to be more innovative. We probably cannot be competitive doing things the same way China does because their costings are very difficult for us to emulate or do something. But one thing I'm very sure is we have much stronger minds, very capable minds. So with all our minds, I think we can find innovative ways of doing things and making ourselves more competitive. So this is a request to all of you saying that our competitors are no more in India. Our competitors are all abroad. So it is important to find out how we're going to get competitive, and therefore from our design, from our manufacturing engineering to our production, to the way that we automate things, to everything, we need to look at how we're going to be competitive and win the global market. So while I say that, I'm very proud to say about the great work that all of you have done, and especially the marketing team and the engineering team and the materials team especially, for winning about more than 550 crores, I think, of new businesses that we booked this last year. So that's a great achievement. And this is the second consecutive year that we are booking this kind of business. So once the business comes, the marketing team will always tell me, business varavarki vaangittu va. You just get me the business is what you will say. Once the business comes, you will start getting shivers. You'll say, how are you going to do this? How are you going to make sure there's no quality issue in this? And you start getting shivers in that, and that's true. Because with all of this exports coming, the way we need to focus on quality is very, very high. It's much more than what we have done, and we have to go to much higher levels in that. I know all of you are working on it, and I should appreciate the Pondi team because they've had 17 new products that they introduced, and they have 0 CLR in all the new products that they've introduced. So it's a fantastic job done. But we need to continue this. And the way we did it is in so many ways, and I'll talk about all the things that we have done this year, the main focus we have given in this year. It's important that we make sure this quality circle, our focus on quality, our focus on zero PDI, all this has to be very strong. Because even if there is one warranty concern, or if there is one concern that where we have to sort, I think our P&L and all our jobs will be at stake. Because the risk is much higher when we go into exports. So that responsibility, I'm sure all of you have in your minds. So the request to all the people who are present here is please take this message to all your team members down there, because we have a huge set of temporary operators who come, and temporary trainees who come and go. And it's our responsibility here collectively to communicate to them that we are manufacturing very highly critical components. Even if there is one accident and if there is one life that gets lost, we are all responsible for it. So it's a huge responsibility. So it is our responsibility to communicate to every trainee who walks into that gate on how important this ball joint or this rack and pinion gear or this RCB or this drag link or tie rod, any part that we are manufacturing are highly super critical to the safety of the vehicle. So we need to communicate that and bring that link or that culture inside the plant. So please do that. And that's why whatever the jury said is very true. We need to learn from each other in different plants and communicate to them also, so that there's a repository of all information in one place. So even a trainee will be able to go in and look at it and see what needs to be done. So while I was at the tea time, I was talking to Ramesh. As part of this QC convention, I think from next year onwards, we should include trainees also as part of this. We need to find out how we include them. One of the ideas I suggested was to have a Kaizen. So please think through it and see how we could include them, because they also have to carry us along. It's just like we carry them along, they also have to carry us along. So how do we get them involved? And each one of you know the 7QC tools. You can teach that to everybody. You can be the teachers for them. So that would be the great learning they will get, and we also get their commitment towards quality, which is very important to us. So as all of you know, I know you kept saying RML, but RML is now a larger company. We have four divisions, I think. Yeah, 4 divisions. I'm still trying to count, I guess. 5 divisions. Thank you. 5 divisions. One is SLD, which is us. The other one is LMCI, light metal casting, LMCD, light metal casting division. Then we have the brake component division, BCD, and then we have the engine component division, RCD. ECD, and then we have APD, which is the aftermarket product divisions. So all of it makes RML. One of the reasons that this merger happened is to make sure that all of it is into one company, and therefore we'll be providing more value to our shareholders by coming together as one company, so that we become a large enough entity for shareholders and for all the investments they've made with us for a longer time, so we give them better shareholder value. And the other one was to say that how together we can all learn, cross-learn amongst each other, and be this extraordinary company that Rane will be ever proud of. So that is just for the jury, because the others kind of know it. I just thought I will tell you, because RML has to be called as SLD division, because we are no longer RML. They are only SLD division. So some of the, I think one of the points that the jury made is there were a lot of DOE. There was a lot of DOE this time. I just want to tell you, from last time, I felt the statistical process control and the statistical knowledge in the organization had come down. So Rajagopal here did a program for 1 year. So he created something called Quality System Professional Training. So there were a lot of people who were trained in that. And I think all of them were trying to use that training. I think so far the first batch has been completed, the second batch is going on. So they were using this as an opportunity to say, okay, let me put in whatever I learned into action. And maybe that's why you saw a lot of DOE. So that I'm very happy to see that. Thanks to Rajagopal for making it happen. I heard that people were complaining that he kept asking people, hey, have you used DOE? Have you used DOE to every team? So I guess they all said, okay, fine, let me at least use some DOE. So I know there were some questions asked on the QCC also on DOE. Yes, we have to train or retrain all our operators also into DOE, but I think the people who were coaching them or their facilitators had learnt the DOE, so they brought that into the QCC also. But it's a good learning exercise, and I would like to continue that. And those of you who have not been part of that training program, please volunteer yourself for it, because it's a 1-year-long commitment you need to give to that training. And you go through phases of it. There's tests, there's everything that goes in to make sure that you get qualified. So please enroll yourself for that. I'm sure Rajagopal is happy thinking that she's doing my pitch. So I did. So then the other focus area that we had in the last 1 year has been in automation. We went into automation, and also we went into Industry 4.0 digitization. These are the 2 activities that we took on very strongly. one reason that we did digitization is because we were looking for better and better data accuracy. The better our data accuracy is, better our decision making process will be. And we don't have today too much time to collect data and then make the decision. So whatever data that is available with us is what we wanted to put them in more accessible forms. And that's why you would have seen those so many IT things which was running through. And I was looking like, oh my God, we've created so many. So the request I have to all the employees is start using this data, because this is the repository of all the information. So using this data, you can easily do your MRAs, you can do analysis with the data, you can do AI, you can do so much things, because we have a plethora of data. It is just that we don't take this data and utilize them to make quick decisions. So my urge is, use the data that we have so that it will enable you to make quick decisions. Because we are in an age of fast forward. So when we are in the fast forward phase, I think we need to utilize what we have very effectively, and that's what makes us better than our competition. So that is our effort to collect more and more data. So I know we bug you as leadership to put everything in a system, put everything in the database is something that we bug you. Sometimes it can be a little time consuming. We are trying to make it as simple as possible, but that is very important. So I urge you all to use all the databases that we have and use the data of the database also. Similarly, when we have done automation, there's a lot of data we collect through automation. Every one of it is SCADA, it's got all the SCADA data, everything is got. But many times we don't collect that data and try to do something about it. It just gets collected and stored. So from there, what is that you can do? So when you run into a problem, please go and pitch into those data that you have. Because we today have innumerable amount of data. That I can tell you, in every way possible, we have huge amount of data. So use that and see what we can do to make our decision making much quicker. I'm very proud to tell you all that we've talked about one automatic OBJ line. I think now we have 3 or 4 or 5 automatic OBJs and IBJ line. And I can tell you the IBJ line runs like a champ. And it's all indigenously developed by everybody in this room. And you've all worked so hard to make that happen. It can churn out parts in 12 seconds. I'm pushing Lakshmanan here to churn it out in 9 seconds, so I'm sure he will do that. It churns out parts in 12 seconds. But this used to take in a manual process about 22 seconds, so we brought it to 12 seconds, and that is what has made the productivity possible. And we've been able to do a fantastic job on that. Similarly, in our OBJ also we have done that. And I'm also very proud to say that, we have 4 or 3, how many lines, rack and pinion automated lines? 3 rack and pinion assembly automated lines. So when I was sitting here, one of the questions the jury asked is, how do you decide what automation you're going to do? And I don't think my team answered that well, so I will at least answer that to you, Raghavan. The way we do it is we've done an analysis which says that most of our manpower is in assembly operations. Most of our manpower that we use, about more than 50% of our manpower goes into assembly operations. So first is our assembly operation automation, and we focus and see how we can get that more cost competitive. The second one is machining operations. So that's where we use. And the third is inspection. So we said we will go in that stage. So we will do the assembly, then we will start doing machining, and then we'll start doing inspection. So inspection, when we did inspection automation, we had some problems. One of the problems that we faced is we put a lot of parameters for the inspection automation to do. So it was either slowing us down or it was giving us a lot of false alarms. So what we are trying to do right now is to take these inspections and then kind of split them and put it as part of our assembly itself. So when it comes to the end of the line, we are not having too many inspections to do itself. So we are trying to reduce the amount of inspections that we are doing. So we build in into the process, and the checking happens right there itself, so that when it goes through, we are not adding more and more to the inspection. So that's a learning that we've had, and we've really done that. And I'm also very proud to say that the rack line has been automated. One rack line has been automated, and then I think one rack line, right? And 2 pinion lines have been automated. 2 pinion lines have been automated. I think the ball joint, ball pin machining lines have been automated, and I think that was the presentation that was shown to you of ball pin done with a SCARA robot. Because I said, I know one of your questions was like, you were only talking about CapEx, and I was reflecting and looking at myself in the mirror and saying, yeah, because that's what I told them. The reason is they all came with a huge capex. I said I'll give you only 5 lakhs of capex, but and that was why they kept saying that that was the target, and that's why they kept focusing on how they reduce the capex to make sure it is. Because in India, the ROI is very difficult to convert when you do automation, but we need to get ourselves into automation. So what do? So we at least take a 3-year ROI is what we try to say. So because of the 3I, they're under tremendous pressure to say which one will give them the ROI that we are requesting for. So they are very stressed about it, and that's why they're not focusing on anything else or the quality and all of that. They are taking that all for granted. They're only talking about CapEx. So the team here has done a fantastic job, and congratulations to all of you for a fantastic job done there. I think I owe you all an explanation on what we have done in the RANE Mexico. As you know, we started RANE Mexico, and you've not heard a lot about it because of the Trump tariffs and the rest of it and all the confusions that we are having. But I want to tell you that it is going in the right direction. We have won businesses there. One of the business we had won was delayed because it was an EV vehicle, and the EV vehicle was delayed by our customer by a couple of years. So we had put the plant based on that, but the marketing team did a fantastic job of winning another business. So we're still going to start on time. So thanks to the marketing team and the rest of us for having won that business. So we will be starting it in sometime in September. And I'm very happy to say that any customer who has visited RACM are very happy to see the kind of automation, the same controls we've put in, the kind of assembly lines we've put in. And all of us here should take credit for that, because it was our learnings that went into putting that line together. And we've created a completely indigenized, line which was made in India and which was sent to Mexico and works very well. So that was a fantastic thing. Normally we import machines. We exported a machine that will work very well to North America. So that is a great work and very good job done by all of you. Traceability is an area that we've all focused in the last couple of years, and that's very, very important as we go into exports. And I'm very happy that we've had a couple of concerns which came in, but our teams were able to pull out the data so quickly that we were able to either say it was a one-off, or we were able to say that it was not our issue. So both we were able to do very quickly because of the amount of data that we've collected and the data that we have in terms of traceability. So thank you everyone for all the great jobs you've been doing. I'm very proud, and I'm also honored and humbled to have such a great team. Thank you for saying that I have a great team. I'm privileged and very happy to have such a great team. We take all your comments, the jury comments, we take it very seriously. We will work on observation because that is an issue that we need to look into. We will take your feedback on everybody in QCC should also know the tools very much and start practicing it. One other area I think we still have problems is one of my team members here were saying, we are talking so much about DOE, we should go back to simple SPC and we should start using SPC on the shop floor a lot more rather than poke-yoke and have people talk more about SPC. So that's a task for you, Rajagopal, where we need to get people to start talking more about SPC, control plans and all of that, and control limits, so that everybody is clear, and that's the simplest and the cheapest way of getting quality into our product. So wish you all the best, and may the best team win here. It has been a great learning experience, and I'm very glad, and thanks to all the people who are online right now watching us, and I'm sure you'll be very keen to understand who's the winner, because that's what you all come here for. So I will not be between you and the winners. All the best, and thank you for all your support.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for your inspiring words. Thank you so much. It's a time to honor our TQC coordinators. Nothing is possible without their support, effort, and the way they chase the team to complete the projects. So great job done by all the TQC coordinators. Requesting GK ma'am to join me on stage along with Mr. Ramesh to honor our TQC coordinators. From Mysore, TQC coordinator is Ms. Pooja Patel. Please join me on stage. And Pondicherry, Mr. Krishna Kumar and Govind Rajan. P4, Mr. Krishnamurthy, and P5, Mr. Lalit. Please join me on stage, everyone together. Thank you so much for all your support. GK ma'am and Ramesh can stay on the stage. Yeah, just a couple of more minutes. So, requesting the judges to join me on the stage, a small memento on love and affection from our side. Thank you so much. The QCC judges can stay here. QCC judges for the award, sir. Yes. So finally, the most awaited segment. Yes, I hand over the session to the judges. Please do the honors.
Once again, thank you all. It's a very eagerly waiting. First, let me thank Gauri Kailasam and Ramesh. On our request, two teams have come very close are equal, so they are kind enough to add one more prize. You can applause here. என்னப்பா கைத்தட்டல் கேட்டு வாங்க வேண்டியதா இருக்கு. ஸோ டென்ஷன் குறைக்க தான் ஒரு டீம் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம். ஓகே, let us start from the third. There will be 2 third. Team P2, Kaveri. Third prize, elimination oil seal leakage in taffy steering gear assembly. Can you guess the second prize? Anyone? Morning I gave a hint during the draw. When the draw happened, I gave the hint. Second prize goes to winner P3. Productivity improvement H445 line. Obviously, first prize you have to guess because it is after T effect. You have to guess it. Excellent. Give a big hand for them. Because they are busy bees. Productivity improvement in next year, ball joint, P4, first prize.
Thank you so much. QIT judges, please join me on stage.
Hello, ready? Announce பண்ணலாமா? Okay, third prize goes to CMED. Second prize goes to P2 QIT 2. Improve manpower utilization in intra-assembly cell. Sorry. And finally, the first prize goes to P3Q1T1. P3Q1T1 RML warranty improvement and steering gear assembly.
Thank you so much. Requesting Rajagopal to join me on dais for vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored to be the part of this wonderful event and to deliver the vote of thanks. My heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed jury who have been given the valuable inputs which will be taken positively for the improvement. Sincere thanks to the top management for their presence and support for the whole day. Appreciate the hard work by the HR and TKM coordinators for facilitating the teams for preparing the QCC and QITs. Extremely delighted for the preparation made by both the QCC and QIT teams, both corporate and plants. And thank you all for the participation, for the efforts taken by, and we have come all the way from Uttaranchal and Mysore to Chennai. Thanks to the photographers, hotel staff for the courtesy extended for the whole day. A wide round of applause for the organizing team consisting of Mr. Ramesh, Saravanan, S. Vijayalashmi, P. Vijayalashmi, Rajkumar, Satish, and myself. Kannan also, sorry. Kannan also joined CK. Aditya from HR also, sorry. Thank you. Thank you one and all for the grand success. Thank you.
Thank you all. The end of the day, so requesting everyone to stand up for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा चञ्चल जलधितरङ्गा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you so much. The photo booth is still available, so anyone who needs to take a photos can use the opportunity. We also have the boxes and the bags to pack all your trophies back to your home. Thank you so much, and we'll be eagerly waiting to meet you all for the next year event. All the best, guys. Thank you so much.
Live.